Jacob, you know him, right? The name might ring a bell. Jacob, the son of Isaac and Rebekah, the twin brother of Esau. His story is one of the most compelling narratives in the Bible, filled with twists and turns that keep you on the edge of your seat. A bit of a rascal, a schemer. From the very beginning, Jacob was known for his cunning nature. Even at birth, he was grasping his brother's heel as if trying to pull him back and take the lead. This was just a hint of the kind of person he would grow up to be. Yet, deeply loved by God, despite his flaws and his tendency to deceive, Jacob had a special place in God's heart. It's a powerful reminder that God's love isn't based on our perfection but on his grace and mercy. Isn't it amazing how God sees past our flaws? He looks beyond our mistakes and sees our potential. Jacob's life is a testament to this divine perspective. He was far from perfect, but God had a plan for him. Jacob's story is about second chances, about wrestling with our fears and discovering God's grace in the midst of our struggles. It's about transformation and redemption. Jacob's journey was not an easy one. He faced many challenges and made many mistakes, but through it all, he grew and changed. Imagine him, a young man, fleeing for his life. Picture the fear and desperation he must have felt. He was leaving everything he knew behind, venturing into the unknown. But even in his darkest moments, God was with him, guiding and protecting him. His brother Esau wants to kill him. The tension between the two brothers was palpable. Esau's anger was understandable. He had been deceived and robbed of his birthright and blessing. The betrayal cut deep, and he was out for revenge. Why? Because Jacob tricked their father into giving him the blessing meant for the firstborn. Talk about family drama. This act of deception set off a chain of events that would change Jacob's life forever. It was a turning point, a moment that forced him to confront his actions and their consequences. But it was also the beginning of his journey towards becoming the man God intended him to be. Jacob's story is a roller coaster, ups and downs. He's cunning, yes, but also vulnerable. He longs for family, for God's blessing, yet he keeps messing up. Remember the dream he had, that ladder to heaven, angels going up and down. God promised to be with him. But Jacob still carried the weight of his past mistakes. Years passed. Jacob made a life for himself. He found love, had a family, but the past still haunted him. That fear of Esau never really left. One night, as Jacob was alone by a river, something extraordinary happened. A man appeared, a stranger, and they began to wrestle. This wasn't an ordinary fight. This was a struggle for Jacob's very soul. The stranger, we come to realize, was God himself, disguised as a man. Imagine it, the dust swirling, the grunts of exertion, the moonlight reflecting off the river. All through the night they grappled. The turning point. As the first rays of dawn touched the horizon, the stranger touched Jacob's hip, dislocating it. Jacob was injured, but he refused to let go. "I will not let you go unless you bless me," he cried. This was the turning point. Jacob, the deceiver, was clinging to God with all his might. He was finally acknowledging his need for God's blessing, even in his brokenness. A new identity from Jacob to Israel, the story of transformation, struggle, and divine intervention. The stranger, impressed by Jacob's tenacity, asked, "What is your name?" "Jacob," he replied, his voice filled with the weight of his past. "No longer," the stranger declared, with a voice that seemed to echo through the ages. This was not just a simple renaming. It was a declaration of a new destiny, a new path. The name Jacob, which meant supplanter or deceiver, was to be left behind. "Your name will be Israel," the stranger continued, "for you have struggled with God and with humans and have overcome." This new name, Israel, signified one who wrestles with God, a testament to Jacob's perseverance and faith. It was a name that would carry the weight of a nation, a people chosen and blessed. Jacob the trickster became Israel, the one who wrestled with God and prevailed. This transformation was not just about a change in name, but a change in character, in purpose. It was a moment of profound realization and acceptance of his true identity. His name change signified a profound transformation, a recognition of his weakness and God's unwavering grace. It was a turning point that marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, a chapter filled with promise and divine favor. Jacob's journey from a man of deceit to a man of faith is a powerful reminder of the transformative power of God's love and grace. Lessons from the wrestling match. What can we learn from Jacob's story? It's a reminder that God is present in our struggles. He meets us where we are, even when we're broken and afraid. Jacob's transformation teaches us that our past mistakes don't define us. God's grace is bigger than our failures. He can redeem our past and give us a new identity. The enduring legacy of Jacob's struggle. This story isn't just about Jacob. It's about all of us. We all have our own wrestlings with our past, with our fears, with God himself. Jacob's story reminds us that it's okay to struggle, to question, to wrestle with God. It's in those moments of vulnerability that we encounter his love and grace most profoundly. Embracing our own encounters with God. In the Bible we read about Jacob, a man who wrestled with God and emerged transformed. This story is not just an ancient tale, it is a powerful metaphor for our own lives. Each of us at some point faces struggles that seem insurmountable. These moments of wrestling can be daunting, but they are also opportunities for profound personal growth and spiritual awakening. So the next time you find yourself wrestling with life's challenges, remember Jacob. Picture yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. In these moments of uncertainty, it is essential to pause and reflect. Contemplate your journey, your purpose, and the lessons you are meant to learn. Look up to the sky with determination, knowing that you are not alone in your struggle. Remember that you're not alone. Just as Jacob was not alone in his wrestling, you too have a community of support around you. Whether it is family, friends, or a faith community, there are people who care about you and are ready to offer a helping hand. In times of difficulty, reach out and connect with others. A comforting hug, a kind word, or simply knowing that someone is there for you can make all the difference. God is there in the midst of the struggle, ready to meet you, to bless you, and to transform you. Imagine light breaking through dark clouds, a symbol of hope and divine presence. Picture yourself as a silhouette praying at sunrise, embracing the new day with faith and courage. As you walk towards the light, know that God is walking with you, guiding you through the challenges and leading you towards a brighter future. Open your heart to him. In moments of quiet reflection, clasp your hands in prayer and close your eyes. Place your hands on your heart and feel the presence of the divine within you. Meditation and prayer are powerful tools that can help you connect with God and find inner peace. Allow yourself to be still and listen to the whispers of your soul. In this sacred space, you'll find the strength and guidance you need. Let him change your name, your story, your life. Just as Jacob's name was changed to Israel, signifying a new identity and purpose, you too can experience a transformation. Look in the mirror and see the person you are becoming. Like a butterfly emerging from a chrysalis, you are undergoing a metamorphosis. Embrace this new path, this new journey, and trust that God is with you every step of the way. Embrace the struggle, for it is in the wrestling that we discover our true strength. The strength that comes from knowing and being known by a loving God. Picture wrestlers in a match, each move a testament to their resilience and determination. See yourself lifting heavy weights, pushing through the pain and fatigue. Focus on the close-up of a determined face, a drop of sweat symbolizing the effort and perseverance required. In these moments of struggle, you are not just building physical strength, but also fortifying your spirit. Embrace the challenges, for they are shaping you into the person you are meant to be, a person who is deeply connected to a loving and supportive God.